Darwin Nunez's crunch time is coming at Liverpool. This man divides opinion like no other from Liverpool fans and rival fans. Is he the man to lead the line for years to come, or will he fall to the side? Let's dive into why Liverpool bought him and what his future might hold. And let me know in the comments if you still think Nunez can come good at Liverpool. First things first, when Liverpool bought him, they knew they were not signing a finished article. His raw talent and potential, demonstrated by his performance in the Portuguese league before he signed for Liverpool, was what made them pay 75 million euros plus 25 million euros in add-ons, potentially. In his last season at Benfica, he scored 26 goals in 28 games, which for a 22-year-old was extremely impressive. However, the underlying numbers were showing that he was outperforming his XG, meaning those numbers likely shouldn't have been that high. The year before, as a 21-year-old, he only scored 6 goals in a similar amount of minutes. Looking at that, you come to one of two conclusions. His overall game was starting to improve, and that's why he was converting more chances. Or it was a freak season and Liverpool jumped the gun too quickly to sign him. Since joining Liverpool, we've seen flashes of his brilliance, his pace, his power. That's what gets him the goals at Liverpool, and that's why he's so good. It started very well, scoring a goal in the Community Shield to help Liverpool beat Man City. Optimism was high for a player Liverpool paid big money for, and they witnessed firsthand have a great performance for Benfica at Anfield. But it just didn't unfold like that. Nunez then got a red card in his first home game at Anfield against Crystal Palace. From that point on, teams knew he was a hothead, and they looked to rile them up every chance they got. This season has been an improvement on last season. His 11 goals and 8 assists in 36 games, gets a goal contribution every 108 minutes. So you can see the clear improvement. However, we all know the one thing we have to flag when we talk about Darwin Nunez. Big chances missed. In his first season, he missed 20 big chances, and this season, he's missed 27 big chances. His output is up, but that's because Liverpool were back flying this year. They have the most big chances created of any team in the league this year, including Arsenal and City. Considering the amount of chances that Liverpool create and that he gets, those numbers have to be higher. For non-penalty goals this season, players like Bowen, Mateta, Trossard, Havertz, they're all ahead of him in the pecking order. One thing to note is Liverpool have a style of play. They're high tempo, high pressure. He averages 18.6 presses per 90 minutes and has a 33% success rate, which is very good for a Klopp team. Arne Slot is someone who is said to have a similar type of football philosophy to Jurgen Klopp, which will only help Nunez in the long run. Because if there was a big shift in Liverpool's style, then I think Nunez would struggle to adapt. Although his athleticism is undoubtedly an asset, because we've seen so many opportunities that he gets, that comes from his athleticism. It works against him too. How often do we see him running in behind, using his pace to get the opportunity, and he just can't slow down and keep the composure to put the ball in the back of the net, which every striker at the elite level does. His XG this season is 19, and with only 11 goals to show for it, no other player in the league has a bigger difference between the two. It's something Liverpool fans will know all too well, having seen him miss big chances against United, Everton, Luton, Crystal Palace. 3 of these games came in the last 6 weeks of the season, and they were title defining. If he scores those chances, Liverpool are in a title race coming into the last game of the season. Liverpool are a big club, and with a big club comes a lot of competition. Jota scored 10 goals in 21 games, Gakpo got 8 goals in 35 games, and then obviously you have Mohamed Salah, who got 18 goals this season. Liverpool have so much attacking threat, it is crazy. Although Nunez has done well this season, for a large majority of the campaign, he didn't have any competition because Jota was injured and Gakpo was out of form. Due to that fact, even when Nunez was missing big chances, Klopp had to continue to play him. The dilemma I think Liverpool have to ask themselves is, because Mo is the leading man in this team and he's getting older, is moving him on going to allow another player to take those boots and become the leading figure at the club? I'm not saying Nunez is 100% the man to take the boots of Salah and lead this Liverpool team, but if Mo was to leave, the opportunity is there for a player. Salah could definitely do another season, but he's 22 and his performances of the second half of the season were poor. So if a big move came from Saudi, then Liverpool could be tempted to cash in, which would allow another player to step up. In the case Liverpool didn't want to stick with Nunez, then I think the only alternative Liverpool should be looking at is Alexander Isak. He's the highest conversion rate in the Premier League, higher than Haaland, and he will fit perfectly into this Liverpool team. In the end, I think Liverpool will trust him. Selling him right now is going to mean that Liverpool will have to take a loss, but keeping hold of him and hoping that he turns out well could see a significant yield on the pitch and through future returns off the pitch. Liverpool fans have been known to trust a lot of players, maybe when they didn't deserve it, but I think with Nunez, his charismatic personality, I think Liverpool fans want to see him do well, and I think he will get the opportunity for one more year to see what he can do. I think with a new manager coming in, it gives Nunez the opportunity to start fresh with new optimism. If Arne Slot could turn Nunez into the success that we all want him to be, then that could be perfect for both Nunez and Arne Slot's career. It's a win-win. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Don't be like Nunez and miss the chance to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one.